just sitting here chilling, enjoying the breeze out here. See, this is where gotta go. Y'all see that? I need a round two of the workout. So I gotta get rid of that. But yep, I'm just sitting here chilling. Chilling. Oh, Kaylee, can you come put the podcast thing on here, please? Let me. Yeah. All right. 450. You want to turn the camera off? We good. So if I stay in there with Kelly, I'll go ahead and go to sleep. I can just do the what's the name? All right, Kaylee had to fix that for me. All right, so she put on there the podcast February 17th. Keisha said it. Rodney meant it. So yes. Hey, how you doing, Perry? How you doing? How you doing? So yes, y'all, we are coming out with a podcast in just a few days. What, 2 days? So get ready. It will be hosted here on my page, on the live. We're gonna do it here. So I'm excited, looking forward to that. Um, I don't think I'm nervous. I might get a little nervous closer to the time. We're gonna see. Hey, how you doing? Because I don't know. I don't have any expectations. Okay, don't have expectations. So I'm not going into this podcast with expectations. We just gonna let it flow and let it do what it do, and we're gonna see how it goes. Because my partner and I, my podcast partner, we do not think the same at all. Okay, I see that we're two completely different people, and that's a great thing. So you're gonna get two completely different perspectives. Um, it's gonna be interesting. And the topic is women versus the male ego. So y'all get ready, y'all men. I know how y'all can be. Y'all can be more catty than the ladies. Y'all really can. Thank you so much. Y'all could be more catty than the women. I'm trying to tell you. If y'all want to know men, now maybe some nice guys on here right now, but y'all be the ones that be like bashing women all the time. Like it's like men bash women more than women do. I'm doing amazing. How are you doing? Are you okay? What you about to do? I told you to go write your name out. I need to see it. It's on the table. It should be on the table. Look and see if it's a pencil there. I'm doing amazing. Yeah, how are you doing? Just sitting outside, just chilling. Y'all already did my workout, so we did that live earlier. So now I'm just relaxing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just relaxing here. Cafe.
That pencil.
What are you eating? What is she eating under there? What is that? Cafe Benga. Kayla, go see. There's something somebody done tore up. It could be fruit. Is it a mango? Cafe. I don't know what she over there eating, y'all.
It's okay.
Thank you for the love. And then her stomach could be hurting. I am from Maryland. Originally from Maryland. Can you go look in the back of your door and see if you see another one? Or use the crayon. It's the crayons on the table. There's two of them. Well, then go find the other pencil. If not, then use the crayon. Um, sorry, y'all. I'm from Maryland, but we live here in Costa Rica. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Now, it's no disrespect when you're giving a woman a compliment. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So, as long as you say it respectfully, of course. You don't have to say no disrespect. I haven't heard this Rihanna thing in a while, actually. You are, well, I used to have so many people in my lives, y'all. That's a whole nother conversation. My life used to be popping. I used to have like get off here with like 80K, 75K, 100K, 30K. Like people on here, and I would hear that all the time that I look like Rihanna. So I have not heard that in a while now because the algorithm decided to curve my page and have me sit down for a while. So it's not pushing my page out like it was doing before. But when I had like thousands of people come through on live, I would hear that Rihanna comment all the time. I had to go and look at Rihanna myself, but I don't really see it. I don't really see it. But she's a beautiful woman. So I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Not Bowie, Baltimore, Maryland. Hey from Turkey, how you doing? Yeah, from Baltimore, Maryland. I was born and raised there. Moved from there about 4 years ago. Moved out of the moved out of the states to a whole nother country. Yep. So we are. Thank you so much. We are living in Costa Rica now, and we have been here for almost about 4 years, y'all. So you know I've been speaking to you all. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've been speaking to y'all about, if you don't like your life, know that you can change it. Mommy milk. Yes, I do still have milk. Okay. I still breastfeed actually. Yeah. You said, can we come and get you? Listen, you gotta choose to get up and leave, man. I chose to get up and leave. I couldn't take that life in the States no more, y'all. Divine is George Beach, thank you. I couldn't take that life over there no more. It just became very stress. I think like COVID really allowed me to see how bad life was there, if that makes sense. Oh, you live in Fort Washington. Okay, so how you liking Maryland? How you liking it? But there's kind of like yeah, very fast paced living, high stress levels. You don't have time to really focus on yourself because everything is just moving, 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 moving. You gotta work. You gotta work this job. Then go to this job. Then it's like they keep you so busy. And now that I live here in Costa Rica, y'all, it's like everything is slow pace, relaxed. The people are so nice. It's very different, very peaceful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's very peaceful, y'all. Very peaceful. But y'all who are on here right now, I can't even see how many people are here. But listen, I have the podcast posted. We are having a podcast on the 17th. Hopefully, my partner will stop through the live and y'all can see who he is. Let me see. Which ones did you just do just now? Hold on, y'all. On this side? This last one? What is that in front of that? Oh, a 10. Okay. Write it again. Write it like 5 more times and then let me see it. Por favor. See?
Nice.
Gracias. Where my skirt from? No, this not a skirt. These are actually shorts. And I got them from a friend of mine. So I just lounge in the house in them. No, I'm actually single at the moment. You live 10 minutes from the MGM. How was the MGM? I remember when it first came out. How is it now? Is it like torn down and crazy, or it's still in good condition? But yeah, I can't do the States no more, y'all. Listen, if you don't like your life, know that you can change it. Get up and change your life. Like if it's something that you don't like about it, just change it. And yes, it is easier said than done because people will use that excuse. Oh, it's easier said than done. Yeah, of course, it's easier to say something than to do something. Like, of course, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. That does not mean you should not do it. So if you are not happy and pleased with your life right now, I'm advising you. Um, I am advising you to make some changes. Make the changes. Yes, it may require work. Yes, it may require you to do something different. Yes, you might have to work maybe a little bit harder depending on what it is that you're doing, or you might not have to work that much. It really just depends. The cost of living here is amazing. Okay, it's really amazing. Now that's not my reason for being here because I've moved to Costa Rica. I didn't know nothing about it, y'all. We've never been here before. We never visited Costa Rica before. Didn't know much about it at all. I literally just got on the plane, came blindfolded is what you might as well say. But the cost of living is amazing. My house that we're living in right now, 2-bedroom home, modern home, $400 a month. $400 a month, and that includes Wi-Fi. Kayla, I can't really understand this. Come here.
Because
What is
I
this
wanted
right?
the pen.
What's this, a A? Can you write it like to look more like that, a little bit neater? This one is good, but these two look like Chinese writing here. So go write it a few
Because
more
I don't
times.
draw
I
that
want you to take your
good.
time though. You're gonna get better.
I'm rushing because I don't want to do this.
Oh, now you telling yourself you're rushing. Okay, I need to see that you are taking your time with it, or I'm gonna send you right back in there to do more. So you take your pick. The choice is up to you.
So I'm done.
I'm paying a month. I'm paying $400 a
My
month.
hours.
Am I retired? Hold on, y'all. Asking a lot of questions. All right, hold on. I answered. No, I'm not married. I don't believe in marriage. Hold on, let me go back up. Okay, no, you talking crazy. You want to buy some milk. Okay, no, let's keep going. So the important things. How much are you paying per month? I'm paying $400 a month. That includes Wi-Fi here. I pay for the electricity and the water is separate. Now that bill is really based off of how much electricity I use. And I kind of use a lot because I burn the air conditioner a lot. So okay, I really, really do. I burn it a lot. And that's something I need to just go buy some fans so that way I'm not using it a lot. But I pay $400 for the rent, and then I want to say I don't reach $600 with everything. Let's say that I don't reach $600, and that's the rent, the Wi-Fi, and the water. I usually pay maybe like I think what I just paid for this for the last month. It was like I think like $575 for everything. About $575. Kayla, your locks is just stuff all in them. What made me choose Costa Rica? Actually, I had 3 videos on my page about this. That looks better. That looks better. 3 videos on my page about why we moved here or what made me choose Costa Rica. Actually, Costa Rica chose me. I didn't choose Costa Rica. God said, this is where you're going. This is what you're doing. This is what it is. That's what the Spirit told me to do. And I just followed it and listened to it. And here we are 4 years later. But my sister was living here in Costa Rica. And I was going through a lot in the States. And I was just venting to her at the time and, just telling her, like, how miserable I was, how life was going, da, 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 da. And she was just like, well, Keisha, you don't have to stay there. I'm like, well, where the hell am I gonna go? What do you mean I don't have to stay here? She was like, you don't have to stay here. Like, you can make a choice and get up and do something else. Like, I'm like, well, where am I going? So she was like, come to Costa Rica here with me. And I was like, say no more. We were gone like probably about 2-3 weeks later. I think 3 weeks might be pushing it. We were gone just like that. Yes, that looks better, but you're not done. What's this one here? Write it right here. Write it right here. Won't you use here? Let me show you something. Hold on, y'all. Give me the pencil. How about you write it? Use 2 lines instead. Let's do it like this. So that way you don't try to have to squeeze all of it on one line. You see that? So just do it like that. So you can use, make it bigger instead of so tiny. So that's how I ended up here, y'all. That's part of that story. But yeah, but it just was a lot going on. Like I said, I think I was stressing, didn't even know how stressed I was. And life was just crazy. They just kept going up on everything. It's like after COVID, now they're going up on the rent, they're going up on the gas, they're going up on gas and electric, they're going up on the water, everything. They're going up on the food. It's like, how can you ever get ahead when? But that's the goal. They don't want you to get ahead. So of course they're gonna go up on this and go up on that. And I just got tired of living like that. And I'm like, I told myself, I said, this cannot be life. This cannot be the way life is. It has to be something out here better than this. That's what I said. And then I took my chances. I made the choice. I made a choice. And I chose to pack up my 2 kids at the time, 3 carry-on bags, 3 suitcases, and got out of there. All right, let me see. Your doses.
Am I done now?
No, I'm actually... Hold on. Wait, let me go back. Are you done? Let me see. That looks better. I think you can make it a little bit neater than that. Try. Let me see it again. Write it again, please. Okay. You already said this. Special. No, so I'm not a citizen here. Not yet. I am praying for that, but we're gonna see. Cause I did not have you have to qualify to be a citizen. So there's certain things that will qualify you. And right now, in this moment, I didn't have my baby here in Costa Rica, so I don't qualify in this moment. I mean, there are other qualifications too, but that one would have automatically got me citizenship. Got a citizenship. Let me see where we at. Sorry, y'all. No, I'm a single mom, doing it by myself. No, doing it by myself. Hold on, y'all. Thank you so much. Want to make sure it's a lot of questions. How does the visa? Thank you. You said you love my locks. How does the visas work? So basically, you just have to leave the country every 6 months. And when I say you have to leave, no, you don't have to leave and stay gone. No, you don't have to be gone for a certain amount of time. You just literally have to step outside of Costa Rica and you can step right back in. So we do a border run, which is actually which one did you just do? This one?
Yes.
That looks so much better. That's how you need to be writing it. That's how you, let me see this. So yeah, we actually have a and I want you to write this too. Hold on, y'all. I'm teaching my child at the same time.
What
And
does
I
that
want you to,
mean?
that's the last name. I want you to write that too.
What does that mean?
Here you go.
What does that mean?
Coxon.
Oh.
Coxson. I want you to write that out. So yes, we have a border run coming up. Well, really, my middle child, my oldest child has a border run because me and the baby went back to the States. I had to go take care of some things. So we're good actually. But you do have to leave every 6 months, but you just do a border run. So we go to Nicaragua. I heard there's two borders, but I never been to the other border. So we go to Nicaragua and we just go through the process. You pay your taxes. It's very cheap. It's $28 per person. You do have to pay per person. It's $28. That's nice, but you can make it a little bit neater, okay? So take your time and do it. Maybe put it up here. Um, so yeah, you literally just go through the process. It's like a place you go in, you pay your taxes, leave Costa Rica, you get in Nicaragua, you pay, and you come right back through, and they stamp your passport. Costa Rica allow you in if they're gonna allow you in or if they're not gonna allow you in. But it can be pretty quick. It just depends on when you go and what time you go. Because if you go where it's probably a lot of people there, you may be there for a long time. But if you do have little babies, you have a baby on your back, if you're pregnant, or possibly if you're elderly, they're going to put you in front of the line. Like they'll literally like come get you, tell you come on, they'll walk you over and you get to read the whole entire line. That's something I do love about being here as well. And even when you go over into Nicaragua, they do that too. They're gonna put you in front of everybody if you have little children, if you're pregnant, or if you're an older individual. My sister name is Nicole. Do you think you know her? And I just realized we're the same age. Oh, thank you so much. This tattoo, I hate it. I actually want to get it taken off, but thank you so much. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. I want to try to get to almost all the questions, but it's so hard. You said, see, you don't feel alone because... No, actually, I do not feel alone. And when you have peace in your life, babe, and you have discovered that self-peace and you have gained that self-love, you're not going to feel alone. Like, I don't feel alone. I don't feel lonely. I am amazing. You could put me on the top of a hill with no neighbors. It could just be me. I don't even got to have my kids there. I'm at peace. I'm happy. I'm just enjoying my peace. So no, I definitely don't feel alone or anything like that. And because I don't have family here, and actually, us moving here showed me who was really my family and who really wasn't. Because the people that I was like this with, my kids was like this with, we're not like that anymore. Because it's like we got up, that's the end. Here, let me see something. We got up and did something that they did not agree with. So they decided to no longer basically be in our lives like that. And that's okay. But when you make a move like this, you'll see who's for you and who's really not for you. So I thank God for that. Let me see where we at. Understandable. A blessing, queen. Thank you so much. Yep, you will get it done. Do you want to be with... You know what?
Is this how it...
Actually, I do my own locks. Where did you write it at? Oh, see, yep, that's good. But I want you to write it on the lines. Like, keep it neat within the line. Give it here. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, write it on the line. I want it neat. These 2 lines here. 1, 2, okay? Watch out, Memo.
Is this...
But yeah, I do my own locks, actually. I do my girls' locks. I do my own locks. So I know how to interlock it. At first, my sister was doing it, and I was kind of like scared to do it on my own, but it's easy. Thank you so much, Philip. Where are we at? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going all the way down. Way behind. We from? I already said we from. Okay. Where am I originally from? The United States. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. No, I am not working. I do work, but do I work here? No. Yes, I do my kids' locks as well. So I do work of my own, but no, I don't. I can't legally work here in this country. So I have my own business. I'm an emotional support coach. So that's something that is my gift. God gave me a gift to utilize my words to be of service to other people. So I turned that into a business. You know, whatever gift you have, they turn it into a business. Okay, if you're an artist, if you're a writer, you write songs,
Can
you
I
write
be
poetry,
done?
if you can do construction, if you can do, oh, you got the whole back of the card, babe. Okay, that looks good. Now what I want you to do here is just write both Kayla Coxon. Right here, let me do it first. Give me your pencil. Hold on, y'all. Give me the pencil.
Please do this here.
How you gonna be in school? You're not gonna be in school doing that because you can't be in there talking about
No, I
please. Can this
know,
be
but
it?
can this be it in
No,
the house?
no. You need to do some more.
Is it okay?
Okay, now I want you to write the whole thing out like that, and then you can be done. And make sure it's neat. If it's not neat, then we're not doing it.
Or this?
No, both. So go down here to these two lines here, and write it out like I did up there. So no, I don't have to go back to the U.S. after. So, and you know, you can do and go wherever you want to go. So no, I don't have to go back to the U.S. That would be a choice if I went back there. I could go to. If I had to leave Costa Rica, I would just go live somewhere else. I would go, even if I had to go to Nicaragua for a while. If I had to go to El Salvador, go to Mexico. I don't know. I mean, there's so many other places to go other than the U.S. The U.S. is not an option for me. I will never go live back in the States. That's not an option. I promise you, that's not an option for me. Going back there wouldn't even solve no problems for me. Like, it's just actually going to make my life hard because it's like going back there, you need to make a lot of money. I need to be able to pay by now probably like $2,000 for rent to live in a decent area where my kids can play and things like that, and it's safe for them. I'm going to have a car payment, and that's probably going to be $600, $700, $800 depending on the situation. The food is more expensive. The food there is nowhere near as fresh as it is here. I've been back there since I've been here. I don't even like eating the food there. I don't like the food. I can tell what's real. I can tell what's fake. I went to the market to buy fruits and vegetables. I looked at it. It was fake. I could tell it was fake because I've been living here in Costa Rica now, and I know what real fruit look like and what it tastes like. And I wouldn't even go over there and eat that food anymore. I want it next to each other. I want it like the way I wrote it, Kayla. Not like that. So let's try it again. And when I say two lines, okay, so you didn't understand what I said. So listen. You see how I did it? Exactly this way. 1-1. So you write Kayla here, then right next to it you write Coxon, okay? Hold on 1 second. Yes, in order to legally work here in the country, you need to be a
Want me
citizen.
to draw it right here?
Thank you so much. You said I'm pretty. Thank you so much. You can put it wherever you want, but I would say put it underneath here. Use the two lines, okay, but it needs to be next to each other, like 1-1. You understand? Let me see. No, I'm not married. I don't believe in marriage. Taxes on Cash App and not TurboTax. TurboTax now charging you money. Okay, well, somebody spoke about taxes. You can do your taxes on Cash App. That's amazing to know. RV lifestyle. And okay, RV lifestyle. Are you, RV lifestyle, are you living in an RV literally? Like, are you traveling around living in an RV? Oh, Cash App costs you $0. Well, for those who filing their taxes, that is really good to know. Y'all, so since we talking about taxes, listen, some of y'all gonna get some money. Some of y'all might get some good money. Don't take that money and go buy Jordans and Tory Burch and Gucci, Louis, Prada. This is why people that look like me stay in the same space and they're complacent and there's no growth. The only growth they have is materialistic items, right? They buying a new purse, they buying it. Listen, take that money and invest it into something. If you get $5,000, figure out how you could turn that 5,000 into 10,000, or how you could turn that 5,000 into 20,000. Like you getting $10,000 for taxes, see how you could turn that 10,000 into 50,000. Like invest it. See how you can double it, triple it, quadruple it. Don't, oh, I'm about to, and I understand, go and explore the world if you want to book that trip. I get it. But don't get caught all up in the materials. You get a big check, now you gotta go buy this purse, that purse, this bag, get something, get jewelry, get this. Those are all materialistic items, okay? Just don't waste your money. So tax season is a time where people really can take advantage of that time and change their life. Even if it's not a lot of money, you'd be surprised what you can do. You might only get $2,000 back. Figure out how you can turn that 2,000 into 4 or into 5 or into 6. There's a way. There's a way. You just got to figure it out. Okay, so no, I want it to be neat, like mine's. I need it to look like mine's. Give me the pencil. It doesn't look like mine's. You
Cause
said
I
no,
draw
but you tired of
bad.
hearing what? What you tired of hearing?
Cause I draw bad.
No, you don't draw bad. We're gonna speak positive about it. You just
But
gotta practice
then
it.
why did I draw like that?
I don't know why you did it. Because if you take your time, you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to, but you want to rush. So as long as you rush, you're not gonna be able to do any. No, you're gonna break it. Um, we get it. You are smart with your taxes. Okay, you about to get blocked. Now listen, if you come on here being rude, talking crazy, I feel like you sending out negative energy, you're getting blocked. I don't do timeouts. I don't do all that. You're literally getting blocked. I don't need your like. I don't need your view. I don't need your energy. And I'm not going to say take it somewhere else because nobody deserves your negative energy. So just keep it to yourself. Okay? Keep it to yourself. That's all I'm going to say. Talking about we get it. You smart with your taxes. Okay, I'm here to educate. Okay, open up your minds. Maybe you can become smart with your taxes and not just go blow it on God knows what. Okay, so I'm just saying y'all can do whatever you want to do. I'm just spitting some game. You could pick it up if you want, or you can leave it on the ground where it's at. It's up to you. Yeah, so no need for the dual citizenship. So no, you don't need it, but you do have to understand that if you go to, all right, so I had an associate here. I have an associate here. We all did our border run together because she drove, she had to do hers too, so we went with her. And they didn't say anything to me. Usually, especially when you got kids, they seem like they kind of like just give you so much grace, but they can say like they ask her like, okay, like they see that she's been here for a long time, they can go through your book if they want. And Kayla, I can't accept it. I can't accept it because hola, I can't accept it because it needs to look like this don't look like mine. This is slanting over to the side. I need you to try to make it as neat as you can, okay?
Trying to make it
All right, well, try again. It's okay. But yeah, you can go there and they could ask you questions. Like they asked her questions. They asked her, no, go in the house and do it. No, you're not playing a game. You're not watching TV. You're not doing nothing until that looks like that. You're not. Um, but yeah, so they can say something to you. They can ask you questions like they asked her questions, and I like, okay, why are you not a citizen yet? They see she's been here a long time, and see she doesn't have no kids, no nothing. And she's an older person, and she's not old like, but she's older, and so they asked her questions, and instead of them giving her 190 days to leave the country, they gave her 90 days, which does not mean that you can't come back in. She just had to leave in 3 months and come right back in instead of giving her 6 months. So I mean, they really can do what they want at the border. They can tell you can't come back in if they want to.
For now, is the A good?
The A is, but look at mines. Write it underneath. I want you to copy mines, like right underneath. Try to follow that. But yeah, but God is good. I haven't had no issues at the border. Not one time since we've been here. They've always been nice. They've always been kind. Everything has been good. I haven't had no issues. They always put me in front of the line because I have the baby. And then I have, she's 7, but, more so probably because of the baby. And, yeah, I haven't had no problems, actually. You said you from New York. How you like New York? 3K? You pay 3K for rent in New York? I heard New York rent is crazy, man. If I'm paying 3K, do you know what you could get here in Costa Rica for $3,000? For $3,000 a month? First off, you might as well get land. But if you're going to pay 3K, do you know what you can get for 3K? Man, you are going to be living like a queen, a prince. Oh, okay. You saying average rent is okay? It's 3K. Yeah, I have a sister that lives she used to live in New York, and her rent was crazy. And I would be like, sis, how?
Yes.
How are you even paying that much money? That's crazy. And then it's like we pay so much money for a place that we're barely ever in. Like, you ever think about that? You're like, oh, I'm working 3-4 jobs. I'm barely home. I go there, lay in the bed, take a shower, lay in the bed, may eat, because half the people just going through drive-thrus because they don't have time to go in the house and actually cook a meal. So you paying all that money for a place that you only spend a little bit of time in. A lot until you notice people rent out to roommates in large houses, apartments with 5 by. Listen, I mean, that's a lot. I pay 400. Listen, I pay $400, y'all. I'm never paying that much for no rent. And if I'm paying that much, it's because I'm paying off some land or something. I'm not paying that for no house ever again. Before I left, I was paying about, let's round it to $1,500 for a 2-bedroom, basic white walls, brown carpet. I moved, and it was in a good area, but I moved into these apartments that was falling apart. The stuff wasn't even, they didn't even fix the stuff before I came in there. So now I'm automatically putting in tickets immediately. The first day I come in, there's a leak and everything. It was just crazy. And I'm like, and you want how much money? And then if you don't pay them on time, they charge you a late fee, and that could range from $75 to $200. Just depends on the place. And it's like, damn, that's crazy. But y'all taking forever to come in here and fix my stuff is insane. Like giving them a few days. If something is wrong here at the house, I mean, they might take a few days. I'll give you a few days, of course, but no, there's no reason why I should be calling weeks on weeks on weeks and nobody has been there to fix anything, but you want $1,500. And if I don't give it to you, you going to evict me, right? But you won't fix my stuff. Like, no, I'm done dealing with that stuff. Like, with living in the States, that's what the type of stuff I had to deal with.
Can you trace this?
That's the type of stuff I chose to deal with. Let me see that. Can I do what?
Can you trace this?
So how come it's going on the slant is what I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to have to do it where you, hold on, y'all. I hope y'all can't see my dandruff because I know I got some. Here, I want you to trace over it. Okay?
How did this happen to your nail?
We can talk about that later. Here. All right, chase over that. Well, I don't have to explain anything, but are you asking me why am I not? I am by myself because I enjoy being by myself, and this is where men like to come in and bash women, because I've had this conversation on here before, and y'all men be the main ones. No, nobody chooses to be single. What makes you think that people don't choose to be single in this world? Once you discover peace, and that's because a lot of people don't have peace. And a lot of people don't have self-love. So they feel the need to attach themselves to other people. They are outside of themselves searching for something that you can only find within. And that used to be me too. Like, yeah, I used to, be outside of myself searching for things when really all along I just had to love myself because I didn't love myself. But, where I come from, nobody taught me like, oh, love yourself. What they do is they tell you, go get a man. Go out there and get a man. You need a man. What? Like, it's crazy. Like, how can you want me to go attach myself to somebody and I don't even love myself? You don't even know about the traumas I've been through and the trauma that I have. I need to heal from that, but you want me to go and attach myself to somebody. That's crazy to me. So now that I'm moving here to Costa Rica, okay, right, that looks better. Moving here to Costa Rica, I have, Costa Rica has done a lot for me. When I say for now, yes, and we'll work on it later. Can you go get my agua, por favor? Moving here to Costa Rica, I've gained a lot. And when I tell you self-love is one of those things, it's one of those things. And now I can honestly tell y'all, I'm so at peace with myself. That void that I was outside of myself trying to fill, I had to just go within and heal my inner child and learn to love me. And I've gained that. And it's one of the best things. So, I will not be with another person. And then on top of that, I don't play about me. Because once you gain self-love, you're not going to play about you. You just not. Which means you're not going to let people play with you. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to play about you, and you're not going to let other people play with you. And a lot of human beings, because we are humans and we have human behavior, of course, our instincts and, our natural behaviors. Thank you so much. I'm not willing to tolerate a lot of things. And nowadays, to be with these people in this world that they don't love themselves, so they can't even come in and love you properly, right? So now they come into your life thinking they finna play with you, play with your feelings and lie and all that. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. One red flag, baby, you out the door. You out the door. I don't got time. You don't get a second chance with me. Now, in the past, a man would have got 100 chances. Now, no. How long has it been since you've been with someone? We're not going into all of that. No, you don't need, a woman does not need a man's love. Like, you need self-love, babe. A woman does not need, that's the problem now. See, that's the mind. That's what they made us believe. No, you don't need the love from somebody else. You need to love yourself. That's the problem. No. That doesn't make any sense. Half the women out here, they with a man that don't even love them. They cheat on them. They lie to them. They do them dirty behind their back. They sleep with their friends. They talk to them any kind of way. I mean, You know how many people I know who in these type of situations or have been? I have been in my past, but now that I love myself, all the things that I used to accept from guys, I will never accept that again. I will sit here by myself in paradise. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, and be just as happy and as peaceful as can be before I allow somebody into my space that's going to disturb my peace and think they're going to play with me. That's all I'm saying. I don't play about me no more, babe. Not no more. Um, you say that, but who's protecting you from bears? God and the universe is protecting me, babe. No, I never heard of such thing. Men would be the first thing to have a woman stressed out. Lady walking around, hair falling out, look stressed out, bags under her eyes, and you like, what's going on? Because she
ripped up my pad gummy. She just ate two.
Why you do that?
I have my own. That's why I'm not paying her no mind. I bought my own.
Can I have that one right there?
No, go get your bag.
Let me get one of those. No, that's not true. I mean, that's the problem. People be the first people that people will stress people out if you allow them to. They will if you allow them to. So no, that's the thing. Having other people and allowing other people into your personal space, you know, that is a privilege. Okay, for me, that is a privilege. Now I know my worth. I know my self-worth, and I'm just will never settle. I just can't. Will never settle ever again in my life. No. First off, you smell men all through here. No, you'll always smell men. Listen, these Costa Ricans here, they always be smelling good. I tell you that now. They ride past you in their car with their window down. You just smell their cologne. You smell the women too. They be smelling so good. But no, I don't miss any of those things. Like I love myself. That's that. You must don't love yourself, because if you love yourself, you would understand exactly what I'm saying. You wouldn't even be. Thank you. You wouldn't even be asking me all these questions. Because somebody who got self-love, they know exactly where I'm coming from.
You give her two.
The men in the States? Hell no. There's no men in no States.
She like the red and
The way they smell, you kidding me? Forget all of that. It's about how a person act. It's about your character. It's about how you treat people. It's about how you talk to people. I don't give a damn what you smell like. I mean, I want you to smell decent, at least be clean, but I can't. I'm not tolerating. It's your behavior. It's your character for me. It's your character. And before I ever be, oh, gracias, no más, está bien. Before I ever be with anybody else, me and that person need to spiritually connect. We need to be like spiritually. It needs to be on a spiritual level, not a physical level. We need to spiritually connect. And if we don't connect spiritually, it ain't gonna work for me. You know, I live in Costa Rica, baby. Live in Costa Rica. But no, I don't miss nothing about the States. The only thing I miss is sunflower seeds. And actually, you can get them here, but it's very rare. Very rare, unless you probably need to be in San Jose, because that's where I was able to find them, in Heredia. But they're so hard to come by. That's the only thing I missed. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna say the crabs. I done had some really good seafood here in Costa Rica, y'all. I done had all types of fish. I'm talking about, I've had fish. We've been at the beach, send the guys out. Guys go into the water. Go catch some fish, and they bring it right back and cook it right there on the beach. I done had some fresh fish straight out the ocean. Amazing. Amazing. I love that seafood here. Okay, did you tell me I look like Rihanna already, or you somebody else? Because somebody else said that. I used to hear it a lot, y'all. I used to hear that a lot. I mean, Rihanna, she's physically pretty, so it's a compliment. Thank you. I don't need nobody to protect me from bears, babe. God and the universe got me. We're good. God and the universe got me and my children. And I don't think there's any bears roaming around. If anything, I might need to worry. Well, I'm not gonna worry about anything, but like a mountain lion or something like that. I really feel like up this hill, there might be some animals up there. I'm not sure. What are you talking about? From Japan. Hey, hey. How are you? All the way from Japan? Who here? Who are these two dogs? Oh my God, y'all see these dogs? Where they come from? You know what? That's the neighbor's dog. They let their dogs out. Cafe, tranquila. They don't usually let them out. Cafe, Kayla, pick up the dog. She's gonna wake up Kenley. Get your dog. God damn it, the baby's probably already woke. I need to go in there and check and see. Cafe. Kayla, get her. Take her in the house. Cafe. Ja. Grab it with both hands. What you trying to do? Take her in the house. And let me know if Kimley's awake, por favor. Oh, I love you too. Is that Mario? Oh, I think they got out. Take her in the house and shut the door. He's trying to get them to come back. I don't know how they done broke up out of there. He down there fussing. Oh, that man, he crazy. God damn it. Cafe, did you check on your sister for me? Don't put her in a crate. Just let her out. She gonna wake the baby up. I'm gonna knock upside her head, y'all. It's biological. Is she woke? Please say no. Y'all, she don't even sleep that long. I'm nervous. Cafe! Come get your dog. God damn it. She woke.
She's still asleep.
Okay. All right, let Cafe out. Just let her out. I'm about to knock upside her head. Cafe Bingo. You the only one going crazy. Relax. All right, go check on her now, because Cafe might have just woke up with that high-pitched scream. God damn it. Leave the door open. Yo, she woke the baby up. I'm not going to be happy at all. Cafe Bingo. He done triggered the dog. Them 3 damn big dogs. Hold on, let me go get her. She don't know how to let stuff go. Relax. Hola.
¿Qué tal?
2 pedals. They're dogs.
La little dog, sí.
Ah, no sé. I think aquí.
Aquí, por aquí anda. ¿Ya entró, ya?
I saw,
Se fue por allá.
Una negrita.
Ajá. La negrita.
Sí, gracias.
Sí, con gusto.
Aquí, mira.
Oh, aquí. The negro. Es the grande one.
Esa es.
It was Tres. So,
No, solamente uno.
ah.
Just that one.
Ah, okay, okay.
Esa es la más desobediente. Las otras dos ya están adentro.
Ah,
So
sí.
the other ones are
Sí,
inside.
sí, sí.
Sí. The other two is outside.
Sí. Mm-hmm. Hi, how are you doing? Hey, from London, how you doing? Cafe, relax.
Estrella. Estrella.
Oh, Cecilia. That dog took off running. He couldn't have went far because he can't go far. Oh, here you go. Cafe! You're not even built like that. Cafe! Cha! Cha!
Aquí está. Déjalo abierto ahí.
Yo, it's like
Hágase allá, hágase allá.
dog drama. It's dog drama.
Estrella.
Cafe! You the loudest one on the block.
Vamos.
He probably think y'all mine. Sí, chao.
Buenas tardes.
Sí, iguales. But igualmente. We say iguales with my homegirl. He probably like, what? I'm not entertaining certain questions, y'all. But anyway. All right, before we got interrupted. Excuse me, baby. Listen, these dogs over here, these are not our dogs. We only have one. Go sit over there. All that daggone dog hair. But yeah, what was we talking about? I don't even remember. That dog probably done ran the other way. He's in the cafe. He chasing them down the street. I'm telling you, that'd be like the most excitement. You like not excite like something like it'd be drama with dogs. I'm trying to tell you. You gonna see dogs fighting and stuff before you see people like going at it here. I've noticed like it'd be on site with some of these dogs, like on site. Like they got street beef, like for real. But what was I talking about? We was talking about self-love. I think I answered questions about Costa Rica. But yes, y'all, I'm pushing a message that, if you do not like your life, know that you can change it. Whatever you don't like about it, you can change it. And if you are someone that finds yourself, going outside of yourself to search to fill a void within yourself, then that lets you know that you need to work on self-love, okay? If you have a void and you just like, but I want somebody to love me and I just need somebody to love me so bad, that's because you don't love yourself. Because once you gain that, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. And being by yourself sometimes it just feels amazing. I can't even explain it. Like every time you let somebody in and be like, yo, I don't have time for you, your problems, your drama, your craziness, your attitude, your ignorance. I got time. I want to be at peace.
I go watch TV.
No, you can relax out here in nature. That's what you can do.
No.
Go drink some water. That's what I want you to do. Go drink some water. You said island. Go and drink some agua. But yep, y'all. So you said you stopped for a little bit. Stop. What you talking about? What did I stop? What you talking about? Come on, get your dog because you already know she's gonna run in front of the car. Café, venga. Hola. Hola, café. Siéntate. 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 Espera. Espera. Siéntate. 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 Okay. No, what you say I stopped doing what? I don't know how much more time I got on here, y'all. I'm waiting for hoping that the baby does not wake up right now. Hopefully she gives me like a good 30 minutes. I'm surprised she still sleeps. She must be tired because she don't sleep this long without needing me to come in there. But yes, y'all, so if y'all do not like y'all life, know that y'all can change it. And make sure you show up for the podcast on February the 17th, y'all. February the 17th, the podcast is coming your way. It's fitting to be exciting. It's gonna be interesting. We gonna see how it goes, how it flows. But I'm ready for it. You said, what's my story? Well, what's your questions? Other than that's too broad. What's your story? That's a long story. What parts of the story? Like what questions? Let's be specific. What specific questions do you have other than that one? Because that's like very broad. That's a whole long thing. But do you have like a specific question that I can? What's the problem? Because you asked her, can you play Roblox?
She's asked me so many times. I told her.
Kinley, Kayla, stop it.
I told her. I said I'll let you know when I'm ready.
So she's not ready yet. So that means you have to wait.
Stop asking.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm sitting outside chilling while the baby took a nap instead of me taking a nap because I would have took one. Y'all don't want to know. Like, I can't get my nails done right now. It's such a sad time. I have a nail issue going on. I've had, like, a reaction to something. And I had to take my nails off. And I have to take medicine and stuff, so.
I won't take
So
no
sad.
pictures like
Huh?
I won't take no pictures like
No. Leave my phone there. And look at your fingers. Go wash your hands off. Go wash your hands. You said what's the what with the string? Thank you so much. 5191. I don't understand what you're saying, babe. I thought, yeah. Holiday cause where? I don't know what you're talking about. If I don't understand the question, you gonna have to. I don't know what you're saying, babe. But yes, y'all make sure y'all show up for the podcast on February 17th. It's right there at the top of the screen. Y'all make sure y'all show up for that. It's gonna be fun. Now the time I have it on my page. You can go and check the look at the ad that's on my page, and it will give you the times because I had to put it in three. I put it in three different times because you have Eastern Standard Time, you have Central Time, you have Pacific Time. So I went ahead and put that on there. So I don't know where you fall in line at. So you can see what time it will be. It will be being played where you are. Thank you so much, Jeep. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. Hey, looking good. Can you jump 10 down? No, I'm not jumping no 10 times. Don't you see me sitting here relaxing, baby? I done already worked out now. Now I done showered already. I am relaxed and enjoying sitting here, okay? But no, I'm not getting up doing no type of exercising in this moment. Now, if I was working out, you're going to have to come on here tomorrow when I'm working out. And I'm already in my workout clothes and stuff. Hold on one second. Let me see. What? Okay, hey, how you doing? How you doing? But yes, but no, I cannot jump right now. But if we are doing exercising and you want me to what, jump rope? Because we jump rope. Then you know we do that on the live. Do that on the live when I do my workout, so you can see that. But yep, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for the podcast. Make sure y'all tune in. Men, it's gonna be women versus men, basically. Women versus the male ego. And I want to hear your thoughts. I want to see what y'all got. I know y'all gonna get spicy. I just know, especially the men, y'all gonna get more spicy than the ladies. I already know it. Y'all, the men, y'all be hot. Y'all be hot, like for real. Don't come in hot though. Just be cool. Just be cool with it. Just relax, be cool with it, okay? But but yeah, so if you have any questions about Costa Rica, I can answer those questions. If you have any questions about the podcast, I can answer those questions. And other than that, I'm just reminding you all, if you do not like your life, know that you can change it. Whatever you don't like about it, babe. If you're tired of paying high rent, you tired of living in a country that feeds you poison and they, they all they want you to do is work your life away and you sick of it, you tired of it, you're not even enjoying life. If you are somebody who's not enjoying life, then make some changes so that way you can start to enjoy life. Like, your life is literally what you make it. I've seen people on the internet crying, literally crying tears, posting videos of them crying tears, how they don't like their life and we weren't put here for this. No, we weren't put here to do all the things that they have us doing. We're not even supposed to pay to live here. Don't you know we the only species on this earth that pay to live here? Nothing else. Everything else is just free. Just flies around free, jump from tree to tree free, live in the ocean for free. We the only species that God put on this earth that was able to be tricked and fooled enough to pay to live here. Okay? It's insane. So, but yes, but if you don't like your life and you sick of paying, $2,000 for rent, $1,500 for rent, there's so many other places in this world where you can pay way cheaper than that. Like I said, my rent is $400, y'all. And I'm living in paradise. We are living in paradise. We are in Costa Rica. $400. Amazing neighbors. They spread it out. So we're not like bam, bam, real close. But, everybody got their own privacy and everything. Everybody, the few people around here that nice, that kind. People here in Costa Rica, period, are just really sweet, really kind, really nice people. It's quiet. We have a nice scenery right here. I mean, $400. Peace. We see cows come through here sometimes. Sometimes they got the cows right there. So we get to even enjoy that view or go over there and mess with the cows. Not like, in a bad way, but we'll go over there and try to call them over, or they come over, they let us pet them. For $400. Please, I will never. Listen, there are other options you have. And yes, you do have to make money. But listen, you don't have to make as much money. If you are living somewhere in the country right now, or state, wherever, where bills is expensive, your rent is just the cost of living is expensive, know that there's somewhere else out here that will be half of what you're paying, maybe even more than half of what you are paying where you are right now. Do they have the same stores? So some of the same stores. So okay, if you go to San Jose, we did go to the mall, but we did not get the opportunity to walk all the way through the mall because we walked to the mall and it was a long walk. So when we got there, we did some walking. The mall is big. So I heard that they do have stores in the mall, like a Victoria's Secret, maybe. I don't know if they have like an Old Navy. I'm really not sure. So you would have to actually go look up the mall and see what stores they have, American stores. But outside of that, they do have a Walmart here. And I want to say that's the only store I can say, like a Walmart. When it comes to fast food restaurants, They do have a McDonald's, Burger King, I'm saying KFC. I just got a notification that they did put a Popeyes in like San Jose somewhere. What else? Burger King, Taco Bell. Taco Bell is in Liberia. They do have a Little Caesars, and that's in San Jose area. So they have a lot in San Jose. Hey, from Germany, how you doing? How you doing? But I heard the mall do have some American stores, but I don't know. I haven't laid my eyes on it. The VS, what is that? What is the VS? But yep. So listen, and don't even worry about that. And the thing is, even if you don't, you have to get you like. There's no easy access. Like in the States, I could just go on Amazon, order something same day, get it the same day, get it the next day or something. You know, it's not like that here. You know, I mean, it's not like that. And I'm okay with not having access to a bunch of American stores. If I need to, I will fly back to the States, get what I need, and come right back here. You know, if it's that serious, you know. But just know that when you move to another country, you're gonna get different experiences. You're gonna go into different stores, and you're going to experience different things to the point that you're not even gonna be thinking about the stores that America has. Like you're gonna be so living in the moment and in the new life that you've created, that you're gonna be loving going to these new places. You know, enjoying these new different stores and stuff like that. So. But they have thrift stores. They sell American clothes here. They sell American items. Now, some of the American items, y'all, is expensive. It is expensive because it's imported. So it can be expensive. So if you want to come here, want to get something that would be from the States, that would be like, let's say a pair of Crocs, right? Crocs in the States, they would send me the little deals where you can get 2 pair of Crocs for $50. Or you can get a pair of Crocs for $50. Maybe less than that if they having a deal. Here, the store that I found that sells the real Crocs, just for one of them, they want like $100, and they just like a basic pair. They want like $100 for them. I'm like, you know, I can get 2 pair of these for $50. For $100, I can get 4 pair of Crocs possibly. Depend, you know, if I catch the deal, you know, when they're having their nice little sale. But certain things, Josh, you're going to pay a lot of money for. So if you that person that moves here and you like, I still need to have access to American stuff. I mean, if that's your mindset, they have places that will sell that for you. But you're going to spend more money. So if you don't care about that, then do your thing. But if you are looking to live more cheaper, you know, less can be so much more, y'all. Less can be so much more. When I was in the States, I was making more money. I had my own business in the States as well, which was something where I basically physically had to at least be around. I didn't have to work it because I had a staff, but I needed to be in the same state at least for that business to run. That's how I feel. I was taking care of human beings. Let's just say that. So I need to be present for that. But I let that go to come move here to Costa Rica. And when I tell you that I take the pay cut, I don't care. I want the peace. And what I have right now, you can't pay for this. This cannot be brought. I could be in the States now making thousands of dollars a month running my business. I might even have a second house or a third house opened up by now. I had a supportive housing home. I might have a couple houses by now, making a lot of money. But I don't care about that. It's not even about the money for me. You know, I want the peace. I'd rather take the peace. And I found ways to survive here, you know, and to make money. Like YouTube is one of them. You know, I am monetized here on YouTube, and that is something that I decided to put time and effort into. And I was sitting on it for a long time because when I first moved here, after people found out I was here, they like, you should start posting, you know, like, you know, your content. Like, start posting content about you living here. And it just wasn't the right time. I still had a lot of work to do on myself. And I see everything happens in divine time. And thank you for the love. Everything happens when it's supposed to. And I just wasn't there yet. Because when I moved here, I was lost when I came. And when I say lost, I'm talking about mentally, you know, internally. Just figuring out myself, you know. I was carrying baggage. I was focusing on trauma that happened to me when I was a kid. And, you know, I wasn't letting that go. I was choosing to carry all that weight. Thank you for the love. I was choosing to carry all of that, and when I came here, I found healing. I got my healing here. I will never forget that moment. It took place at the beach. Like, God literally lifted the weight up off of my shoulders. I asked for it to be done. I gave it up to God. Literally, I just sat at the waves, and I just sat there and I prayed, and I just asked God to, like, please release this stuff up off of me. All the stuff that I'm thinking about on a regular, the stuff that's stressing me out, stuff that gives me anxiety, the stuff that makes me sad, the stuff that makes me depressed, you know, all of that stuff that I was carrying. And I just asked God to take it away. And when I tell you, it was a very spiritual, amazing moment. And that's when I became free. But at that time, I didn't gain my self-love yet. So I was working on that. Now, the self-love journey took a while. I fully gained my self-love about, it's been a couple months ago, actually. I'm going to give it some months ago, maybe about 5 months. That's when I fully got there, you know. But things has happened that let me know, like, Keisha, you're not there yet. You're not there yet, because you still letting people play with you. You still giving people the time of day that don't deserve it. You still letting people get away with stuff. You letting people play with you. So thank you so much. So, you know, the universe was reminding me that I didn't fully love myself yet. And one thing I can say, and I don't know if you can agree, or there's some mothers out there, even fathers, you know, but my children, I love my children, and I would not trade them in. I have some more, okay? I love them. I love them. But they were created during a time of me operating off of trauma and me not loving myself. Because if I had self-love, I promise you the three of them would not be here. Because I wouldn't have tolerated certain things from their dads. You know, I would not have allowed certain things. And it's because I didn't love myself. And it was because I was operating out of trauma. It was because, you know, I'm just out here in this world trying to figure it out, because nobody taught me which way to go, you know, mentally. Everybody just want to push you into a man's arms, but nobody tell you, like, work on loving yourself first so you can fill that void. And if you have past trauma or things that happened to you as a kid that was out of your control, you got to heal from that stuff. You know, you got to heal from that. It's kind of like we'll go and attach ourselves to people. It's like a drug, you know. It's like a distraction to kind of like distract you from what you're really going through internally and mentally. So recently, some months ago, that's when I fully gained my self-love. So this has been a journey, a 4-year journey. This has been a 4-year journey. It didn't happen overnight. It has been a process. And I am in a space right now that is, I can't even really explain it to y'all how amazing I feel. You know, and it's like people who live in the States, like, I just went back, right? When they see me, oh my gosh, you look so good. Look at your skin. Da, 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 da. Like, they have all these great things to say. They're not like, girl, you looking old. Girl, you looking raggedy. Girl, what's wrong with you? They like, oh, like, Costa Rica must be treating you really good. Like, I get really good compliments and things like that. And like, oh, you look so happy over there. Yes, because I am. And I am at peace. And this is why I like to push this. Self-love is where it's at. If you do not have self-love, you are going to continue to struggle in this world. Okay, you're going to always be looking outside of yourself for things. You're always going to be looking for other people and have expectations of them because you want them to fill a certain void within you. But this is, again, you against you, and only you can fill that void. Nobody else can fill that void, babe. Not a husband, not a girlfriend, not a boyfriend, not a fiance. You don't go attach yourself to other people when you don't even love yourself. I can't properly love another person if I don't even properly love me. And then if I'm carrying on the things, and that's when people go in relationships and they like, well, I got trust issues. We all humans. We ain't supposed to trust no man. Because we already know that you can't trust humans. Let's just be real. You got trust issues. But if your trust issues get in the way of you living your life and building relationships. So when I say relationships, I'm not saying they have to be, you know, a boyfriend-girlfriend type of relationship. I'm saying relationships, period. Friendships, all of the ships, okay? And you struggle with that because of your past. That's you choosing to allow your past to drive. Like that you letting that guide you instead of you letting your present guide you, and for you to heal yourself so that way you can see more clear. But loving yourself is where it's at. I'm trying to tell you. And once you get that love, I'm trying to tell you, listen, nobody can say anything that can even piss me off no more. Like, I don't even allow people to piss me off. I don't allow myself to get angry. I don't allow, good evening, how you doing? I don't allow myself to get upset. I'm just chilling. Now that I know that I am in control, because at one point I didn't realize that. I am in control of my emotions. I'm in control of my thoughts. Now, sometimes we might have thoughts that pop up in our head. We're like, where the hell did that come from? So then I redirect. I redirect it, okay? So now if it's something crazy popping up, I don't want to think about that. Let me think about something else. Let me think about something positive. You know, so that's the space that I am in, and that is the true love and happiness and peace that matters for me. You know, and like I said, I'm paying less for rent. Cost of living is cheaper. We're eating fresher food. I can go get a mango right now and eat it. I would if it wasn't so messy. Then I had to get up and wash my hands. I can go pick some fruit right now and just eat it, like right off the tree. Pick it up off the ground. There's a bunch of mangoes right here. And all over there too is mango trees everywhere. And there's other things growing. I don't even know the name of the stuff. Oh, you know what? It's a tree up the hill that got something on it, and it's good for you, of course. I need to go up there and grab it. It looks ugly, but I did taste it. It's kind of bitter, but it's healthy, you know. So I'm surrounded by just life, you know. When I say life, I'm talking about nature. I'm not talking about humans, because there's so many humans walking around. They really dead inside. They really dead inside. Like yeah, you physically breathing and stuff, but they dead inside, and you can see it. You know, you can see it. And when I go over to the States, y'all, it's like I just see it. I see it. I go over to the States. I can see how people. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure I say we're youthful. I'm youthful. I don't say you're getting older. You just get more youthful. But you know, you can stay young. Like you can stay looking young and everything. It's just about what you do with your body and what you put in it, what you put on your skin and stuff like that. You know, so you know, if a person don't look that old, maybe it's because they're taking care of themselves, and that's why that whole age thing does not exist. It's like, oh, you don't look 50. Well, what does 50 look like? You don't look 45. Well, what does 45 look like? Who determines what this look like? I'm confused. You said you've been dead. Why you say that? So I do not I don't claim to be any age. This might sound crazy to some. You might resonate, it may not. But I don't label a age. I don't put an age on myself. With age comes limitations. And that's what they want you to believe. Oh, you're 40, you can't do this. Oh, you're 50, you can't do that. No, listen, babe, you are here. You are just here. Okay, I don't put an age on myself. So many people focus on that. You know how many times you know how much, oh, I'm old, I can't do this. Like, who said you can't do those things? Like, who said that? Because you're a certain age, you can't, like, what? Who said that? Like, you determine what you can and can't do. You determine, not your age, not none of that. You determine that, if that makes sense. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You said I look about 32. I'm gonna be completely honest with you right now, and this might sound crazy. I don't know how old the world would say that I am. I don't remember if it's 35 or 36, because I don't count it. I don't count it. Like, I'm not doing no ritual. I don't do no candlelight ritual no more. I don't do none of that. I'm not doing none of that. Like, because that's a ritual. When you cut off the lights and you light a candle and you repeat something over and over and over again, and the whole time they done tricked us so bad, we were in there clapping and laughing with it. But it's a ritual. It's a ritual, and then once you, it's for the mental, to trick your mind. So now you're getting older because you're celebrating this age every year. You're starting to look like it. You're starting to look old, you know, because this is what you're so focused on. But no, I don't believe in the whole age thing. So I don't say I am anything. I am amazing. I am wonderful. I am worthy. I'm beautiful. I say things like that, but I'm not like I am this age, if that makes sense. You said check my email. I did check my email, and was that you talking crazy? Because I don't know. Let me see. I don't want to come for you, and that wasn't you. Okay, no, this somebody else. Listen, y'all be surprised. I'm gonna check it when I'm gonna open it when I get off here. Y'all be surprised the type of emails I get, y'all. Y'all, do y'all really want to know the type of email? If I could show y'all, YouTube, you know, they don't play. You can't show certain things on here. So has been in and out of jail since 15. I only know how to be alone, but I want love, but I don't even know how to accept it. Okay, so baby, is that Romeo? How you? I want to say your name wrong. Okay, so that means you need to work on self-love first. You have to heal, babe. You said you've been in and out of jail since you were 15 years old, so I'm assuming you have had a rough life. You've had a tough life, and that would be probably based off of the decisions you have made. And I understand that when we have traumas, trust me, I'm very sympathetic. When we have traumas that happen to us, especially when we kids or we are being raised around certain things and we see certain things, we see our parents doing certain things, or they're not there, and we figuring life out as children on our own, we just be lost souls out here just trying to figure it out. We really do. We really, really do. Okay, so that's why it's important for us to help each other. That's why it's important to guide one another. You know, so you want love. If you want love, you first have to love yourself, babe. And that's where it starts. And you'll attract. Now, you know how people say you are what you attract, right? I don't agree with that to a degree, because I attract a lot. I attract good men, bad men, this, that. I attract all that, but it's about what you accept. You're going to accept what is a reflection of you, right? And if that person that you accept play with you, you're just going to drop them just like that, because they playing games, and that's not what you're looking for, right? That's not what you're accepting. But you got to go within, babe, and you got to get some self-love first. Forgive yourself for things that you have done, things you have not done. Forgive those who have done things to you. Don't harbor those things. Don't carry that weight. You know what I mean? So it's not too late for you. How much does maturity matters a lot, babe? I'm going back at 40, and it said I'll let. Okay, so it sounds like to me you beating yourself up, and that's not going to get you nowhere. Okay, so all you have is right now, right? What's done is done. What's done is done. You can't change what you have already done, but what you can do is change how you move forward from this moment right now, from this particular moment right now. That is what truly matters, okay? So don't focus on the fact that you let people down. Don't focus on the fact that, now, if you did some people wrong, now, you know, what we put out into the universe comes back to us, but that does not mean that you cannot choose to be a better person, a better individual. So I would just say you need to start working on forgiving yourself first, and then you need to work on loving yourself. Both of them really at the same time. And then that love that you desire will come your way. If you don't work out, I advise you to start exercising, because that truly, truly helps. That doesn't just help with the physical. It helps with the mental, the physical, the spiritual, the emotional. It's a whole package deal. So start doing some type of exercise, and that will help you start to feel good about yourself if you don't already do that. And then on top of that, just work on loving yourself. Work on forgiving yourself for things you did do and things you didn't do. That's what I'm going to say in this moment. I am an emotional support coach. If you would like to have like a private session with me, you can contact me via email. My sessions are $250 an hour. I know my worth. But if you cannot afford that, then you just shoot me an email and we can just discuss that. And actually, sometimes I just give free services, y'all, just because that's just who I am. God's going to take care of my kids and I financially regardless. So if you are in need of the services and you really cannot afford it, I'm going to help you anyway. So let me see. You like the way I talk? You said you thought you was done. What you mean you thought you was done? Like, when it comes to what? But yes, y'all. So you just really got to work on getting self-love. And I'm speaking of us from a place of experience. You know, I've done this already. I know. Okay. Okay, so you got the exercising down pat, so that's a good thing, okay? Now, I don't know, are you using the exercise as like a coping mechanism? Do you utilize it for that as well, or is it just kind of like just a part of your everyday? But yeah, so you need to start working on that self-love, babe, and that's where it's at. And don't keep thinking about the things that you've done in the past, because the past does no longer exist. The future does not exist, but all you have is right now. So it's all in the mind. When I tell you, you are the author, you are the writer, you are the creator of your story. You are the teller, which means you can create whatever you want to create. So if you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, what can I do to no longer be sick and tired? You know, so you create that. You. So if you choosing to get up every day and beat yourself up, know that you're choosing that. If you would like to get up and, you know, love on yourself, start working on self-love and forgiving yourself for things you did or did not do, people that you hurt or may not have hurt, maybe you need to go back and right some wrongs. Maybe some people you need to reach out to and say, hey, I'm sorry for this or that, if that will help. You know, again, if we going to go deep into it, I would rather have a session so we can really go deep into it. But these are probably some of the things that you would get from me if we were actually having a private session. But I would definitely guide you and direct you on your journey on how to reach your healing and how to control your emotions, how to redirect your thinking, okay? And provide you with just motivation, encouragement, and things like that. So, yeah, I do. Now, you said you do because you have to. Are we talking about the working out? You said you do in reference to what? What are you speaking of? But yeah, so yo, I'm telling you, self love is where it's at. If you, that's the first thing I'm saying. That's the first thing I'm saying because this is something that I've learned for me, and discovering love for myself was one of the best things, one of the best things. And now that I have that, like I said, I don't allow people to play with me anymore. You're not getting away with murder with me. You're not even getting a second chance. I think that was a mango. Hold on, let me make sure it wasn't the baby. All right, y'all know I think that was a mango. Something just fell. Um, excuse me. But yeah, but I would definitely say, I don't know why I got this blanket. My child brought it out here, and it's just, um, but yes, discovering self love was one of the best things. And I no longer look outside of myself for things, because I mean, we all have a story, and we could write a book, we literally could create a movie on some of our lives, and I mean, people will legit probably watch it multiple times of how good it would be because of all the craziness and chaos that we've gone through. It's like a movie, literally, it's a movie, like literally. So we all have a story, but you just can't let your past dictate your future, man. Like, I'm not even gonna say future because the future does not exist. You cannot let what happened in the past dictate your present moment. Let's say that. You can't. You just can't. And I used to do that. I used to just cry and stuff, like, because I was carrying weight on me. I did used to go to church and stuff like that. And I couldn't even sit in church long without crying, just because of all the things that would just flash through my mind of all the trauma and things like that I didn't heal from, that was just literally like carrying me, like literally it was just weighing me down. Not even carrying me, it was weighing me down. And it took me moving here to discover my self-love, and it took a while. Like I said, 4 years. It took 4 years. My journey started when I moved here. Even down to the physical. Okay, I used to wear like fake hair. I used to, spend money on hair. I used to get crochets. I used to get plaits, and now I don't even want a ponytail. Listen, I don't want nothing tight in my hair. Like, and I get a ponytail, if I make it a little too tight, I got a headache. I can't do it. But I end up getting locks, and that's another thing. Locks truly help with the self-love journey as well, because it's like, are you kidding me? Like, just starting from like I had they were not fake. It was my hair. They was short as crap. I mean, literally, and my hair was long, but it shriveled all the way up. You know how that goes. You can pull it down here, but then it'll go all the way up here. So that's where the locks was, basically up there. So I had short locks, and just tapping into my natural hair, because I had damaged my hair wearing the fake hair. Like, literally, my edges got thin and everything. Already worked out, babe. We already worked out this morning. I'm going to get a workout in every day. So if I'm chilling, I done already did it. Yep, already did it. We already did it earlier, day 204. So tomorrow I'm on day 205. But I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, it was a journey, y'all. It took some time. It really took some time. And I just really want my people, okay, to work on loving yourself, and don't allow your past to dictate your present moments, okay? Don't allow that. Let's just let that go and live, And it's so easy to carry that weight when you live in a miserable life. Like, when I was living there, and you don't even have time for yourself, and you're working, going to school, taking care of kids. You just, like, you have no time for yourself. You have no time to even think. So it's kind of like, it's so easy to stay stuck in that lack of self-love. But once I came here to Costa Rica, yeah, It's slow pace, and getting locks here was the best thing because it definitely was a different experience. It's gonna be different than in the States, because here it was like they were just like they think you're beautiful. Period. Like these people, oh, you're so beautiful. So when I got my locks, I'm like, I look crazy. Like I felt ugly and everything, but these people will stop their cars. Okay, they will come kiss your hand. You see people on the street, they'll walk up to you, hola mi amor. They'll kiss your hand. Oh, you're so pretty. Da, da, da. And I would be like, really? Like, do they not see my hair? But that helped me actually, physically fall in love with my physical. So I wear mascara. That's it. Like you catch me with some mascara on, that's it. I don't do I have gotten my lashes done a few times. Hey my baby, but every time I get those done, the few times I did, it damages my real lashes. And I have long lashes, so I need to stop because I don't want to damage them anymore. So I no longer get that. So I'm actually natural. I've tapped into natural, something I never thought that I probably would do because living over there is so easy to wear the fake hair and get certain things, especially with the hair. It's so easy to fall into that. But here it's like you want to tap more into your natural. I don't know something about Costa Rica, like you just want to be natural. I don't know. It just makes you want to just be natural and not be all fake and stuff. What you see is what you getting. All right, this is what you get. This is what I look like. And I don't got a face full of makeup. I'm not doing all that. Like I didn't even do all that before. Like barely I would wear makeup. I just would do mascara, some eyeliner, and a little bit of eyeshadow. I was never one to beat my face and go spend all this money on makeup products. Never. Now I did feel like I was cute enough to not even have to do that. So I would wear my natural. I didn't care. But this is the most natural I've ever been in my life. Outside of being a kid, of course. But even then I used to wear fake hair too, but y'all know what I mean. So yeah, so even when it comes down to that, and we ended up getting locks, not by choice. I mean, it was a choice because everything's a choice. But it was like we were so used to wearing the fake hair. I was so used to wearing the fake hair and stuff like that. And then my daughter, the way her hair is, I'm like, if her hair gets wet, I'm gonna have to blow dry. Her hair was so much. And where we moved at when we first moved here, we had a pool. It was an infinity pool there. And with that pool, we was getting in the pool and it was like every day. So I'm like, there's no way I can maintain this child's hair. Like, so my sister was like, won't y'all just get locks? And I was like, you know what? Let's just go for it. So we went for it. Kenley, where you going, babe? Come here, bye-bye. What? You looking for your sisters? I want to go walk her down there. They at the basketball court. I think if I take my phone down there, I don't know if the service going to work. You want to go? Get pasa. She actually slept for a while. I was surprised. What's wrong, baby? Watch out for the cactus. You pee-pee? Let me see. Oh, no, you're good. Your sister and them, I'm debating because they might be disappointed if I bring it. They could be like, Mom, why didn't you bring her over here? What, baby? What is this? What you see? What you see? I'm probably going to have to get off here in a moment because she's probably going to want to get... I want to say the word because then she's going to come. What? No, I was pretty. Beautiful, mi amor. They down there playing basketball. Our neighbors put a basketball court up for their son for Christmas. He got a basketball court. It's nice. So my girls are over there in the yard. I believe playing with them. I think. Kaylee. Yeah, they must be over there playing with them. Look, she hear them. She like, where they at? Okay. She said, be quiet. I'm trying to hear where they at. Where you going? Did you sleep good? You slept good? I don't have to cook today. We're going to have some, don't stop shushing me. We're going to have some smoothie bowls for dinner. I think we're going to do smoothies. Because we had some pasta yesterday and finished it earlier, so I want to keep it light. because my stomach will get bloated in 2 seconds. And that pasta is probably going to have me looking pregnant tomorrow. That's the only thing, y'all. I got to stay away from gluten. I really do. I really do. I really, really do. Hey, I really do. Soon as I eat stuff I'm not supposed to eat, man, I look like I'm about 5 months pregnant. And it's like inflammation instantly. My gut get inflammation instantly. I hate that about it. If I want to go eat a couple donuts, it's going to show. It's definitely going to show in my stomach, like, literally. Where you going, Bubba? Where you going? You see your sister? They're not there. She probably gonna get upset soon. She's doing good right now. She's doing good right now. But what was I talking about? But yes, y'all. So y'all don't forget the podcast. February 17th. Y'all make sure y'all show up. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. What veggies? No. Oh no. Those are like regular plants. They just not doing that great right now because I don't water those. I need to. Because there's really a whole thing right here along the house that I would need to water. And I water my plants, but I haven't like watered those plants. But those are just regular plants. Those are regular plants. No, I'm not growing anything. I have attempted to grow some things, but the ants always kills the roots. And I don't want to put, I tried like a natural pest, like not a pesticide, but it was something natural that I bought out the store, but I feel like it didn't work. It didn't work. I need to make my own. But the ants will kill the roots of your plants so damn fast, man. I started growing a couple herbs and a couple things like lettuce, spinach, and stuff. And when I tell you that them ants will come in and literally just kill the plant. And it happens to me every time. So I'm like, I got to figure out what to do. You know, I want to wait till I can actually have a nice space for my stuff. And I can get everything properly done. Yes, man, listen, these ants here in Costa Rica, they dangerous. They got like many different kind of ants, man, probably in all the tropical countries. Many different ants. I'm talking about many, and they will tear you up. Do you understand? They will tear you up, like they will. They will. They'll be in your house too. Like your house don't even have to be dirty. Everything could be clean. Like that's one thing about Costa Rica. Listen, your house could be as clean as a whistle. You still might have big flying cockroaches in your house. You still may have ants in your house. Now, some people do get pest control to come out so that way. Memo, let me see. Some people, you need to go wash your hands. Some people, gets pest control so that way they don't have to worry about that type of stuff because we get scorpions in the house, geckos, all types of stuff. Okay. All types of stuff. Kinley, let me wash my hands because I know what that was. Come here. Let's wash your hands. Let me see. Give me your other hand. Because how did that get wet right there? I need to see what that is. All right, y'all, I'm back. Oh, you happy to hear about my new podcast? Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the chat there. I hope to see you in the chat doing the podcast. Y'all, it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm not nervous about it, but one, this is our first one. Two, it's gonna be my first time doing this with this particular individual. That's Keisha said it, Rodney meant it, and we all heard it. I like that. I might have to add that on there. I might have to add that on there. Let me screenshot that. I might have to take that. Okay. You said, and we all heard it. I like that. I like that. So yeah. So this gonna be my first time like working with him. You know. So we're gonna see how how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes. And we don't think the same. So I know we have two different perspectives. So it's gonna be very very interesting. So. You said you're gonna be there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Make sure you come with some questions. Now the topic is women versus the male ego. So yeah, so come ready. It's gonna be good. So come ready with your opinions, and things like that. Come with your opinions, your thoughts, because we do want to hear them. Cause it's me against him for real, cause he's a man. So I don't know how he gonna go about it. You know what I mean? Y'all might try to bank me. I don't know. I'm gonna need the ladies to come in and help save me. So we gonna see. We gonna see how the conversation goes. But I'm excited about it. Truly, truly excited about it. And it's gonna be here on my live. Yeah, yep. Should compliment each other. Yep, exactly. So I'm hoping so. Now, fun fact. I don't know Rodney in I don't want to say real life, but I don't know him. I actually met him on YouTube. He was one of the people who come to my videos on my YouTube channel consistently. Yeah. And he shows his personality through what he say on here and stuff like that. And my daughter was just like, you know what? I think you should do a podcast with Rodney. And I was like, that might not be a bad idea. I'm like, seemed like that might be a good idea. So we went for it. So let's see how it goes. Uh-oh, y'all about to be time to go. She's getting in position. I'm just gonna have to turn the camera. Y'all can just look this way. I can see the chat, but I'm a feed her right here. You wanna be nosy or you wanna eat? Which one you wanna do? You wanna eat? All right. But yeah, so it's definitely gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting, and I'm excited about it. I'm hoping a lot of people show up. Now, my lives used to be popping, okay? My lives truly used to be popping. I used to get thousands and thousands of views on my lives, y'all. And then, I don't know, it's like the algorithm is just like 24 hours later, it was like down to 0. So, that whole algorithm thing is truly real because they was really pumping my page out, like for real, to the point I'm walking away with one of my lives. I had 110,000 people came through on my live. I would be on here talking to 300, 400, 500 people at one time. And then all of a sudden it just stopped, so it's been very low lately, but I still keep showing up. I keep showing up. There's some people who are like, Keisha, that's discouraging. Like, I would have probably got discouraged. And I'm like, no, that's separate. See, that's how you separate the winners from the losers. That's how you can separate the millionaires from the non-millionaires, because at times when you can get discouraged, what is your choice? Are you going to keep it moving? Exactly. Are you going to keep going, or are you going to get discouraged and say, oh, I just quit because of what it looks like in that moment, So you have to keep going. I'm over here feeding the baby for those who just joined, so that's why I'm out of the camera. You got to keep showing up and keep going. So despite of that, I've been on here still every single day, every day. I've been on here every day showing up, So eventually it's going to go back up. It has no choice but to go back up because I'm going to keep showing up. So that's how that works, okay? If you can't do it with 100, you can't do it with 1,000. You said if you can't do it with 100, you can't. Yeah. If you can't do it with 100, you can't do it with 1,000. But yep, just keep on showing up. Keep on showing up. And that's the thing about life, y'all. Just keep showing up. Keep showing up for yourselves. Keep showing up. No matter what it's looking like in that moment. I'm gonna do a video on like my YouTube checks, my first couple YouTube checks. So keep on moving forward. Exactly. Oh, let me back up because she's trying to pull out my other booby. But yeah, my first YouTube check, it was really nice actually. And then it's like after that, the couple after that it has been a lot lower, way lower than the first one. When they were actually like really pushing my lives out, because that's where I was literally, y'all, getting like some days I got 200 subscribers off my live. Some days I got 150. Some days I got 100. Some days I got like 80 or 90. I'm talking about per day. My page was moving so fast, like my numbers were climbing so fast that it blew me away. And then I said, well, dang, I said, I said, the algorithm said, what's going on over here? There's no way she got almost 14. I made it to 14,000 subscribers in, of course, of like about 2 months. That's how fast it was moving. Like literally, that's how fast it was moving. Remember some days are good, other days. Hold on, other days. I can't. It's kind of far away. I'm trying to see it. Other days are better. In other words, some days you climb hills. I got back up because she got my nipple all out. And other days you climb mountains in between. Exactly, but keep moving. And you're exactly right. You know, every day is not going to be a high day, or every month may not be a high month. You know, just, and don't have no expectations. You know, that's something, you know, don't have no expectations. When you have expectations, that can do more harm than good, because you expect something and you don't know what's going to happen. This is, you know, God and the universe chooses what's going to happen. You know, so, don't have any expectations when it comes to everything in your life. I don't care what you're doing. You know how people be like, well, I expected you to do this and I expected that. And it's like, well, who told you to expect these things? You're expecting something. And then when that person don't live up to that expectation, then you're mad. Then what's up?
They got me ice cream, but...
What's that? Not your my daughter's clothes are way too big. Thank God. I don't even know if y'all saw that because her pants falling down. Her shorts. That's crazy. Okay, this Kayla, you need to go put on some shorts that fit. That's why you can't let your kids dress themselves, man. You know how like they like to dress themselves. So on days like this, we ain't going nowhere. You could just go put on whatever you want. Just make sure you covered up. And she coming over here, her pants falling off. Her shorts. Oh my gosh. You done? Look, now Kelly want to go. Now she going to want to go with her. Watch. Go get your zapatos. Kayla, can you take the baby with you? Get her zapatos. If she can't stay, then just tell Kayla. Okay. Can you go change your clothes? No. Listen to me. I want you to go take them off and go put on something that can fit you, please. Kayla, Kimberly, go get your zapatos. That was funny. But yeah, so every day, what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. But don't have any expectations. Yeah, don't have no expectations, y'all, because having expectations will have you disappointed. Okay? So don't expect anything of anybody. And you know, I'm telling you, it's so crazy because people literally make up stuff in their minds, right? Like, well, I expect this when I walk in, or I expect this person to be this way. You can't expect people to be no. Just go get her zapatos. Go get her zapatos. Just relax. Did you put it in the freezer? Yes. Did you shut the door on the freezer? Go double check it because you're moving so fast, okay? I know you're excited. But then people will get mad at you because you don't live up to their expectation. Like, a person gonna be who they are. You can't expect this person to be this great person, and that's just not who they are. Like, that just does not make sense to me. You know, like we be like, well, I expect you to be this thing. Like, what? No, you are who you are, and that's who you should expect them to be, not who you want them to be. That's not the way this works. You don't meet somebody and say, I want you to be like this. No, they are who they are. Like, that's just what it is. I'm going to run for now. Okay. Thank you so much. I pop in almost every live stream when you're working out. Okay, thank you so much for the love. I truly appreciate you, babe. You have an amazing day. Stay positive. Stay at a high vibration. Do not allow anybody to disturb your peace, okay, or piss you off. Remember, you control your emotions and you control your life. So the choice is yours. So thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Kenley.
Wanna go see your friend?
Is the little girl over there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Go with Kayla. Okay. I'm gonna watch y'all walk down there. Let me make sure they get into, I mean, ain't nobody back here, but Kimberly seemed like she lost. Aren't you going the other way? I'm hoping I ain't gotta go walk up because Kimberly's used to going this way, so. Is the gate open? All right, hold on now. right, let's see how long Kinley gonna stay over there. All right, that gives me a little breaky break. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, Yo, I could have took me a nap too, but I said let me go ahead and get on live for a little bit. Cause I don't be getting. I only get on here one time a day. I don't be feeling like it some other times, but I probably do need to be getting on here more often. You know what I mean? Especially since the algorithm has put my page in the back files right now, on the back burner for right now. So I do need to be showing up. I need to be showing up, of course. So I need to be doing more. I need to be doing more, not just the bare minimum, in life. If you want to be great or you want to reach a certain level or a certain point, you got to show up and not just give the bare minimum. You got to show up and not just give the bare minimum. Hey, how you doing? I'm just out here just chilling. I'm sitting here relaxing. Y'all hear that? It's just peaceful. You can hear them talking, but if you really listen, you can hear the creatures. But it's very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. Oh, let me check my email. I got a text message as well. Okay. Let me check my email. Okay, who are you? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can see this photo. It's not going to let me make it big. That's crazy. Oh, I was talking. Listen, the emails that I be receiving from people here on YouTube, man. Yo, I have had people reach out to me, quite a few guys, offering me $1,000, $300, $500, another $1,000 to do strange video calls, which is something I don't do. So of course I turned them down. But you'd be surprised, I done got videos of body parts in my email. I've gotten pictures of body parts in my email from guys, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not into that. I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't do that kind of stuff. Like, I don't entertain that. But yes, I did turn down the money. Okay, I'm not selling my soul for no money. Now, no, I don't. I do have an OnlyFans, but on my OnlyFans, it's not that type of party. It's not that type of party. I post cooking videos on there. I put recipes on there. I put some maybe clips of like exercising, stretching, stuff like that. And you might get a little twerk in there, but that's it. Like, we're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that other stuff. No, God's not using me for that. Okay, but no, but you'd be surprised the things that I receive in my email. It's be crazy. And I know sometimes some women will be willing to do certain things, and that's to each his own, but I can't do it. It's not for me. It's not for me, baby. It's not for me. But if you want to see more of me and you want to see me in the kitchen, and I do put on like cute little fun outfits and stuff like that, make it interesting, then you can go purchase my OnlyFans. But it's just not that type of party. So if you go and purchase it for the 1 month, don't be disappointed when you get in there and it's not what everybody else posting on there. You know what I mean? What you say, cut down? Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. But yes, y'all, so like with me living over here in Costa Rica, I'm creating ways to make money, okay? And I'm working smart, not hard. I'm done working hard. I'm done. I'm working smart now. Not gonna work hard. Even me sitting here talking to y'all right now, this this can be work because I can get paid for this. Like, whether you all send gifts, you send money, whatever the case may be. Actually, I post my live. If somebody go back and watch this live and ads play on the live, I make money off of that. So, it's like working smart, not hard. Like, I'm done working hard. I'm done killing myself. I'm done stressing myself. I'm done draining myself. I'm not doing that anymore. So any work that I do, it has to be easy work. It has to be easy work. And I create ways for myself. So, that's one of the main questions. Like, you live in Costa Rica, how do you make money? Well, how do you make money? I create ways to make money. Like, I am an emotional support coach. That is my business. I'm utilizing my gift to make money. I have on YouTube. I get paid off my YouTube. What else? I do work for two. One of my friends have a business. I do work for her with her, and then another friend of mine, I do work with her. So that's virtual work that I'm able to do, simple and easy on the computer. What else do I do? I feel like I'm missing something. That might be about it. Well, I do a couple things. If somebody here need their hair done or something, and I feel up to doing it, I'll do that. Like, I just create ways for me to make money to continue to live the life that I would like to live, to be able to live here in Costa Rica. And if I want, I'm sure I can go online and get a virtual job too. Like, I mean, that won't be hard. I can literally go online and apply for virtual jobs, and I'm sure I would get one of them. But that's not something I want. I don't want to be sitting at a computer all day. I don't want to have to sit down from this time to this time. I don't want that. I don't want that. I like to be able to move around and and just live. Like, I don't want to be stuck at a computer for hours. Like, the work I do, I can sit down for 30 minutes, do some work, close the computer to the next day, do another 30 minutes or an hour the next day. Like, I can move like that with it. So that's something that I can do. But I'm just no longer killing myself to get any work done. I'm just not doing it. I don't even care how much you paying me. I'm not killing myself. Now, if it's going to be kind of easy, I might have to do a little bit of something, and it's worth it, it's worth my time and my energy, then I'll do it. But if it's not, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I worked at jobs that barely wanted to pay me. I done got injured at jobs and everything, like, and paying me pennies. I done had to sue jobs and everything. Like, that probably was the most money I got out the damn job, was suing them. So, I'm not doing that no more. My life is more valuable than a dollar bill. It is more valuable than that. My kids' lives are more valuable than a dollar bill. And our peace is more valuable than a dollar bill. Our health is more valuable. So, So, yeah, so I do come up with creative ways, to make money. Oh, OnlyFans, that is one of them. Like I said, my OnlyFans. And I post, like I said, my cooking and stuff on there. Like, you can utilize but all platforms. I'm actually out and seeing some videos, and some people talk about other platforms I'm actually looking into. I want to look into, I think it's called, is it Buy Me Coffee or something? I don't know, something like that. I saw somebody talking about. I'm actually going to look into that. So, like I said, I'm just utilizing platforms, and you'd be surprised what people are willing to pay for. God do place it in people's hearts to be a blessing to you. So, there are people who have sent cash apps, people who don't even know me and my kids, but they send us cash apps, sent money, and that's a blessing, so God put it in people's hearts to be of service to you. And, that's amazing, so there are different ways that you can make money, and don't nobody care what people think. I mean, I don't. Actually, a lot of people care what people think, and that's a part of the problem. I don't give a damn about what people think. I don't care what you got to say about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. If you don't like it, it don't matter, because it ain't your life, it's mine. So you don't have to like nothing I'm doing. You don't have to support it. You don't have to agree with it. If you don't like it and it's not for you, just change the channel. Just keep it moving. I knew she wasn't gonna be going long. I knew they was gonna come back once Kelly went down there. I already knew it. I called it. Where's the baby? Oh, they don't have the baby.
Mommy.
Where Kelly?
Kelly's at the bouncy house, but you can check on her. She's at the bouncy house all the way over there, but you can check.
She's at the bouncy house.
Yeah, she's over there bouncing with his sister.
Okay.
But you can't keep checking on her. You can check on her.
Oh, I can't. Where y'all going?
We're gonna play play.
All right. Well, in the midst of that, just peep on your sister. Hola. But yeah, don't care about what people have to say or think either, y'all. That's another thing that will keep people stagnant and keep people complacent is because they're worried about what people think. Like, who cares? Like, do you, babe? Do you put it out there? Whatever that thing is, don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. You know, if you have, like, especially with content and videos, because that's something that, excuse me, during this journey that I had to work on, you know, is like thinking that this video is not good enough, or that one, no, I shouldn't post that, or no, I look crazy, or no, da da da, or no, you thinking people ain't gonna like it. No, you know, just post it, you know, and whatever happens, happens. Don't worry about what people think, because if you focus on what people think, babe, you gonna continue to be miserable because you can't even please everybody. Everybody have their own way of thinking. You know what I mean? We're all different individuals. So it's like, how can you please every individual? It's impossible. And the only person you need to worry about pleasing is yourself. So no matter what it is that you do, as long as you are happy and you are joyful in that, who cares if people call themselves judging you or whatever? Like, who cares? Like, I don't give a damn. Like, it doesn't stop a show. You know, nobody opinion or feelings matter to me that much that you finna stop what it is that I'm gonna do and that what I want to do and what works for me. You know, what works for me may not work for you. You know what I mean? Like the emails, for instance. There's some girls who will be like $1,000. All right, what time you want that video call? That works for some people. For me, that just doesn't work for me. And I'm not judging the person that's willing to do it, babe. You do what works for you, and if you are comfortable with it, who cares if anybody else have a problem with it, you know? But if you're not comfortable with it, then that's what matters, you know? So nobody care. I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody. Like I said, I'm speaking for myself. I don't care what people think, what people had to say about what I do. People disagree with me moving here with my kids. Some people stop talking to us because of it. We are living our best life. Literally. Can you imagine if I was continuing to be a people pleaser? Because I used to be a people pleaser. So if I was a people, I had people crying in my ear, before I and you want me to stay here for what? You're not at my house every day helping me. You're not paying bills over here. You're not making sure I got money for this and that and that. But as soon as it's time for you to leave, now all of a sudden it's a problem. Like, I want to change my whole life and I'm leaving the country. I'm moving to Costa Rica and it's a problem. Like, I don't understand. And why me moving with my kids is a problem for somebody else. Like, explain that to me. How what you do is a problem for somebody else? When they've been living their own life the whole time, you've been their neighbor. They ain't worry about you. But then as soon as you getting up and leave, you worry about the fact that I'm leaving. You want to judge the fact that I'm gone, that I'm leaving. Like, you want to tell me, you want to project your fears onto me and tell me I'm crazy and this not smart and what are you doing? Like, listen, don't ever when God puts something in your spirit and God tells you to do something, and that's why God gave it to you, because it's for you. It's not for your neighbor. It's not for your mother. It's not for your sister. It's not for your. It's for you. Do not allow other people to talk you out of what God and your spirit is directing you to do or where to go. So when God said, Keisha, this is where you and the kids are going, this is what it is, I don't have to confirm or check in with anybody, and neither does God. God don't have to check in with your neighbor and say, is it okay if I bless this person or if I move this person from here to China? Like, are you okay with that? That's not the way that works, babe. So whatever God tells you to do, you do it. And there were people who, like I said, we lost people on this journey. All because we moved. All because we moved and they feel some type of way about it. But sometimes people only like you when you stay where they are. Sometimes people only like you when you are not growing. People only like you when you are complacent, just like them. Soon as the moment you about to do something outside the box or different, or that's going to separate you from the rest, you're going to stand out from the rest, then it's a problem. Now they don't want to deal with you no more. Now they don't want to support you no more. So there's some people that moving here hasn't, it has been amazing, but there has been ups and downs. And I've had financial ups and downs here and there. Of course, that's life. Just because I moved to Costa Rica didn't mean I wasn't going to have certain issues, you know what I mean? So financial sometimes, just figuring that whole financial part out, when I went through that, if I reached out to some people, they ain't want to give me $1, because they really wanted me to move back there. It's like they want me to fall on my face and they want me to just move back there. And it's like, but why? Like, why would you? And especially if you love me, you love my kids, why would you want that for us? As long as I tell you we're happy, then you should be happy for us. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you understood that, like, if you tell somebody, but I'm happy, like, I'm really happy with what we're doing, and then people want to talk you out of that happiness. Like, what? Like, if you love me, and your love and care for me is genuine, then babe, you gonna be happy because I'm happy. You just gonna be happy because I'm happy. And some people chose not to be happy because we are happy. They literally chose not to talk to us anymore, or try to convince us to move back there. And it's crazy because if I'm sitting up here and I'm telling you, first off, if I move back there, do you know how difficult that would make my life? Do you know how much money I have to make now? Do you know my kids? I'm not putting my kids in the ghetto area. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I want them to be able to play outside and not see dope boys and not see a fiend leaning over. Or I don't want that for my kids. I want them to be able to go outside and play freely. So which means I'm going to be paying about $2,000 for rent somewhere in the States. Do you know what I can get for $2,000 here? If I've ever paid $2,000 for anything, it's going to be in a nice, beautiful, peaceful country. I'm not paying $2,000 for basic white walls and no damn brown carpet. I'm not doing it. You done lost your mind. I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that again. This $400 I'm paying right now for this place I'm in, this place is way better than the places I was paying $1,500 for in the States. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? I can't, like, now it sounds so crazy to me just thinking back, like, damn, I used to pay them that much money at one time. Sheesh. Like, that's crazy. That is so crazy. But yes, I used to do that on top of paying everything else. Like, that's just crazy. Like, I don't have a car right now. I choose not to have a vehicle because if I wanted to get a vehicle, it's possible for me to get a vehicle, but that's another expense, and I'm not ready for that right now. Now, maybe in the future, the future does not exist, but maybe in another present moment, I might make that decision to get a vehicle. But there are other things that I want to take care of first, but I don't want to put that expense on my life right now. Because I mean, here's the same whether you just buy a car flat out, or if I wanted to go and get a car and have a car payment, I could do that. But that's not something I'm willing to take on right now. I don't want to take that on. I want to keep it. Less can be so much more. We take taxis and we catch the bus, and it's very affordable. Very affordable. So with that being said, I chose not to have a car when I used to have a car all the time. I used to have a car all the time in the States. Like, so moving here, I went from driving every day to walking every day. Can you picture that? And the walking was one of the best things for us because when we came here, when I tell you the weight was falling off, I was working out not every day, probably about 5 days a week, working out. And then we did a lot of walking. And where we were living at, we lived like up a hill. So my gosh, when we would walk up that hill, up and down that hill, up and down the hill, sometimes when I worked out, I would jog up and down that hill. I mean, the weight was literally falling off. It was like all of that weight I was carrying literally on my body, mentally, physically, it was just melting off of me like butter, like literally. So, but yeah, moving to Costa Rica, one of the best things I could have ever done. And I can't see it no other way. Like, I can't see it unless like I said, I'm living somewhere else with blue water. Listen, I want real beaches. I don't want no man-made beaches. I don't want no fake beaches. I need to be where the real beaches are, okay? You've been at peace a lot lately. That's happy to hear. And I'm praying that it stays that way for you. And it can. That's up to you. It's your choice. If you want to stay at peace, you can stay at peace by not allowing other people to interrupt that peace, to disturb that peace. Because people will work overtime to try to disturb somebody's peace. Like, they really will. They really will. They will work overtime. Like, somebody will just call you with nonsense just so they can disturb your peace or send you a text message. You too happy for them. You too at peace for them. They need to create some type of drama in your life. Like, people really, like, they don't be having stuff to do with their time, with their moments. They wasting it on. They be wasting it. Like, for real, be wasting it. But when you have peace in your life, I'm telling you, those who are not at peace do not be happy to see people at peace. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like, on here, one of the main things that men like to talk about, like, you don't have a man, you don't have a man. What is wrong with being by yourself and being so at peace? Because every time you allow somebody in, they disturb your peace. I don't want to keep trying this and keep trying this. Now, again, if God sends somebody and we spiritually connect on a whole nother level, and I'm talking about a spiritual connection, then maybe we can talk. But I don't want people to keep coming in and try and play, and half these people just want to play games, and they don't know your worth. They don't know your value because they think you just like the next girl. And then when they meet you and they say, damn, she don't play no games, She cut me off the first time. Exactly. You're cut off immediately. You don't get a second chance with me. Exactly, right. Fact. You don't get a second chance, you know. So it's like really just sometimes being by yourself and just embracing that. And I don't mind being transparent and sharing my story with you. I'm not embarrassed by my life at all. I mean, things have happened. I was in life figuring it out like everybody else, damn it. Literally in life figuring out like everybody else. I used to be out there searching for love. I used to be out there letting men just treat me any kind of way because I was so desperate for love. Because I've been through some stuff. Let's just say that I've been through some things that was truly out of my control, and I suffered, you know. And as an adult, of course it went into my adult life, and not even knowing how to move, where to go, what to accept, what not to accept, you know. So it's like now I'm at a space in my life where I will no longer accept the things I used to, you know, because I have peace and I love myself now. We all go through things. It's all, exactly. And you know, it's nice that you have that frame of mind, because a lot of people get on. Yes, my baby. You have fun? You have fun? Wow, you got to play with your friend? Yes. A lot of people get on here and they just like bashing and bashing and bashing, you know. And when you share, like, as if they don't have things they went through, they like to act like they ain't been through no stuff. And they want to judge you for what you've done and decisions you've made. Like, even down to children, you know, and to each his own, you know, people like to judge women because they have several different kids by several different baby daddies. That's their life story. Let them live. If that's how, listen, first off, we were put here to reproduce. And you don't have to reproduce with one person. You have this whole, you can reproduce with whoever you want to reproduce with. Come on, Betsy.
She's not over there no more.
Come on, Betsy. You know, that will be your choice, and that's your life. You know what I mean? But I don't judge. You know, some of us, like I said, some kids are created out of trauma, out of a place of lack of self-love, and we just out here just figuring it out. But the kids, that don't make them any less valuable. All right, just put it down. Just put it down. I'm going to just keep an eye on her. Y'all can run around. She probably just going to be chasing right behind y'all. It's okay. It's bien. See? You know, so it's just like, I mean, people living their lives doing sometimes, y'all, we just be doing the best that we can, for real, you know, and with what we have. Yes.
Didn't she say you was gonna watch her play?
I got her. Don't worry about it. She ain't gonna go far. Go ahead. Y'all do y'all thing. I don't bash women. Most women have it harder just for you ain't lying. Thank you so much for being one of the fellas that do not bash us. Just go. I got her. She's gonna probably follow, but she ain't gonna be able to keep up. Go. Está bien. Gracias. Come here, Betsy. I know you too small to play. You know, thank you so much, because yes, us women do be having it more harder, and the men don't make it easy for us at all. You know, it's really sad. They don't be making it easy for us women at all, because a lot of the guys, and maybe this can be something we could talk about on, maybe I should say it for the podcast, women versus the male ego. Yeah, I think we're gonna say that for the podcast. I don't want to say no things that I probably would repeat on the podcast, you know, that needs to be fresh, you know what I mean? But yes, thank you so much for being a fella that values women, you know what I mean? Because we go through it, and men go through a lot too. Trust me, I am not dismissing that, because I know men go through a lot too. Trust me, I know. I don't look at men like it's okay for a man to cry and all that. I'm okay with that. Like, if you have tear ducts, just like women do. God put them there for a reason, you know. So I listen. It's okay to be vulnerable, for a man to be vulnerable. And it's a lot of men out here, too, that needs healing as well. Because men, they've been through some stuff, too. And I know that. You know, men have gone through some, too. Like, it's not just about the women. You know, it's unfortunate that we do be getting it a little bit harder because the way the men treat us. You know, and then a woman will come into your life and just want to love the hell out of you, and then you'll dog the out of her. You know, it doesn't make sense. And there'd be so many people, oh, I want love. And then it's like when they get it and they have somebody that's willing to lick the bottom of their damn feet, they dog the hell out of her. You know, so that's what kind of makes it, to me, maybe a little bit more harder. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yes, I'm all for a man being vulnerable and expressing his feelings, and because I mean, you're human, you have a mind, emotions, and everything, just like just like a woman does, you know. So I'm not one to dismiss that. I'm not, oh, you a man. Let me check on my baby. You supposed to be strong and all of that. Kenley. Kenley. Venga, mi amor. Venga. Venga, bye-bye. Come here. Let me cut off your daggone Jeep because the battery is going to die. Not that I'm going to be mad about it dying because that thing is too loud. Come here, Kenley. But yes, y'all, I'm all for men being, being able to be vulnerable and express their emotions and their feelings. So if y'all have a woman that make y'all feel like, one, your feelings don't matter, two, you're a man, you need to suck it up and shut up, you need to drop her. She needs to be let go. I'm going to tell you right now. She needs to be let go. It ain't no just be a man, go to work, suck your feelings up, and no. Because I be feeling bad for the men too. Because I know some men don't like to express their feelings and emotions because you so afraid of a woman thinking that, or people looking at you like, oh, you weak, you supposed to be a man. Like, who said that? Like, who even put that out there? Like, that's crazy. Like, if it was meant for you not to cry, then God wouldn't have gave you tears. Like, I'm just saying. God wouldn't have gave you tears. You said hopefully one day, God willing. God wouldn't have gave y'all emotions like God gave us emotions. God wouldn't have created y'all, almost the same. It wouldn't, well, we're not the same, but you know what I mean when it comes to like that aspect of things, the way the body operates. But Kenley, she probably just wandering around in this little grass right here. I wish I could see past these beautiful bush trees right here. But yeah, but if y'all men, y'all meet a woman and she's not allowing you to be vulnerable and she'll tell you to shut up and suck it up in a minute, you need to drop her. And some men are used to that because their mothers have told them that. As a kid, shut up, you're a boy, get up, be quiet, you ain't supposed to cry. And it's unfortunate because no, it's okay to cry. I will let a man cry on my shoulder any day. And I will pat your back, give you a hug, and, help you get your emotions together for sure. And I would not look at you any different. I actually think that's amazing. I find that to be, I don't want to use the word attractive, but it's amazing if a man can allow himself to be vulnerable and express his feelings. And, and even if he cried, I think that's amazing. You said I'm authentic. I mean, I understand the way the human mind works, and it's like just looking at society and how we be so damaged off of these things that people placed on us, and then we believe it, and then we're afraid or we worry about what people think, and it's just like, I'm not supposed to do this, I'm not supposed to do that. And I mean, and that's why a lot of men probably act the way they do, because there's no outlet. And I mean, y'all can go to a therapist and you can choose to go to a therapist. But when you are in a relationship, it would be nice for your woman to be that safe space, where you can come in the house and drop your bag and cry and fall on your knees if that's how you feel. And then she not going to be like, if you don't get up, like, suck it up, you a man, what you doing? No, she need to get down there, rub your back, just let you cry it out, talk about it later if you need to talk, or don't talk about it at all if you don't want to. But just be there to support and not judge and not put labels on a man because he is being vulnerable. You said that feeling. Which part are you talking about? The feel, because I know I just said a lot just now. But yeah, so fellas, when y'all out there and y'all looking for love, outside of yourself, just make sure you can be vulnerable with a woman, okay? And if she doesn't allow that, then that's not a safe space for you. That's not a safe space for you. The labels put on vulnerable. Yes. And it is, and it's like, who makes up these labels? And why do we even allow it to exist in our minds? Because who said it? When you really think about certain things, who determined this stuff? And what makes them right? Because they're a human just like you and I. So if I made up something right now, what I say is that facts? Is it now the rest of the world has to abide by it? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it just does not make any sense. You know what I mean? So, but I'm all for, allowing any human being, male or female, to be able to be vulnerable, okay? To be able to be vulnerable with their partner. So if that is not something that you are receiving in your relationship right now, and your woman wants you to be hard up all the time, I'm gonna tell you, let her go. I'm sorry, she gotta go. She gotta go. She definitely gotta go. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm not on your side if you not allowing a man to be a human. You know, if you're not allowing him to, because why do you get to express your feelings? Because your dude will come home and you will sit there and tell him about how horrible work was. You might cry about it, tell him about the drama on the job. But the moment he coming in, he want to express some things, or he's sad or feeling emotional about something, you don't want to hear it, or you want to tell him to shut up and stop crying. Like, man, shut up, stop crying. You a man. What you talking about? Like, that's not healthy. You know what I mean? And that's probably too why a lot of relationships don't work. Like, and that might be why some of the men go gay. I don't know, but you know, maybe they can be more vulnerable with another man because the woman doesn't allow the man to be vulnerable with her. And maybe some men decide to switch over to the other side because they go over to that other side, and a man might actually sit there and listen to him, be like, yeah, bro, it's all good. You know, it's good. Let it out. You know, they be there for each other because they understand. Just like us females, we understand each other, right? So if I'm sitting up and I'm crying, or my friend crying, she crying to me about something she going through, I feel what she going through. I feel it. You know, I'm a woman too. So it's like a man go to another man because he's a man. He feel it too. He understand. They might be going through the same stuff, and then they will bond over that. That can happen. That you said salute to them. That can happen, but and I'm not saying that that's not what we want, but that's just something that just popped up in my mind. Like, I wonder if that be the reason why some guys will end up dating a man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do they go over there to vent, to be vulnerable, and then that guy actually listens and stuff, and maybe now they're attracted to them? I don't know. It just was a thought. but but if the woman, you know, if you allow your man to be vulnerable with you and not just want him to be your outlet, but you can be each other's outlet, then now maybe now you cooking. Now you work Jack. Now you working with something. Now you working with something. You know what I mean? So yeah, but if a woman don't allow you to be vulnerable with her, I'm gonna tell you to drop her. Let me see if I see the baby. Okay, I hear her. Kenley, Kayla, y'all good? Okay. Well, I hear Abuelo. He's up there with them. Somebody gonna watch. I need to cut the light on, but then again, y'all, don't want to, because if I cut the light on, the bugs is gonna come. So y'all gonna have to talk to me in the dark. I'm so sorry. My evening is going pretty good today so far. I mean, every day is usually pretty good. I was hoping that they was gonna come fix my air conditioner today. That's the only thing I wanted them to fix it. But once it get later, it gets cooler where we live at. It gets cooler, so. But our air need to be fixed. Our air need to be fixed. But other than that, I'm doing amazing. How are you doing? I thank you so much for the conversation. You and I have been going back and forth for the last couple minutes. So I appreciate your interaction for sure. And I don't even know how we got on that yet. We're gonna talk about the women and the men more on the podcast. But see, men, I can be on y'all side too. That's why I don't know how it's gonna go. We just gotta see how the conversation flow. What people say. We got, yeah. Cause now having this conversation it makes me think like, dang, I might end up hopping on y'all side and not just representing the ladies, you know, because I know how the ladies can do the fellas, like, you know what I mean. So.
Can I get the phone please real quick? Because we're going to play Roblox.
So it's not a real quick thing. You asking me, can you hold it for a while?
Well, not a while.
Is your pants falling down again?
Oh, look. I got these. I'm just itching a little bit.
So you done got bit up.
Well, yep, sort of. Because I been to the spot where I be getting bit up.
Yes, baby.
Thank you.
Huh?
No, cut off. It cut off. I don't want the light on.
No, because then the bugs are gonna come.
Okay.
And that's what I just said. If I cut the light on, the bugs are they're gonna start biting me. Actually, I've been pretty good out here. I have not been getting bit by no mosquitoes. So what we don't want to do is invite them over here by me cutting the light on. I didn't realize it was according to the world at 6:08. We supposed to be eating smoothie bowls for dinner, so I don't have to cook.
That's what's for them.
Yeah, we already discussed this earlier. Did that just come on by itself?
I'm getting out of here. This your house.
Mm. So the TV just came on. I don't know if it came on by itself. It seemed like it came on by itself if nobody went in there and hit the button. Kaylee talking about she getting out of here, but it doesn't scare me. My day is going wild. It stopped. Oh, it's snowing where you are. It's lovely. Where are you located at? But yeah, I heard like in the States, you know, they had got a lot of snow. It's definitely dark now, but y'all, the light is literally right here. If I cut it on, I'm gonna get bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here anyway. Where's Kenley?
She's sitting in the grass.
Kenley Banga, because they're about to play Roblox. And Kenley, I need to occupy the baby. And it's no problem. You hold nice topics and great. Thank you so much. Okay. So listen, I want you definitely, please come to the podcast, okay? If you are available. Because I don't know what time, where you located and what time it would be for you. I think I'm doing it at 3 o'clock my time. And Rodney, I think it's going to be 1 o'clock there. And then in the U.S., like in like Maryland and stuff like that, it's going to be 4 o'clock there. So it's different times. So just go in there to see which one you fall into. So that way you won't, prayerfully you won't miss the podcast. But I thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here, for stopping through. I appreciate you for the conversation. You know, keep your head up, stay strong, and just stay positive. Maintain a high, you know, stay at a high vibration. Don't let nobody knock you off of, you know, your pedestal. Don't let nobody disturb your peace, okay? Know that it's you against you, and you can choose to be happy, mad, sad, whatever you choose, okay? So yes, enjoy your day, your night, rather. Is it night where you are? Huh? Not Ayuda. He asking for help. Oh, you live in Ohio. Oh, the snow cleared up a few weeks ago. It was bad. Yeah, I heard about that bad snowstorm. And even like where my family and friends are, it was it snowed a lot. I heard it snowed, and they was like, the snow isn't melting because it's so cold. So they was like, it wasn't even melting. So, but I think it's better there now. I think it's gotten better. Okay. Yes, you stay blessed and never stress. Absolutely. I don't stress no more, baby. That's another thing, right? That's a good one. Y'all stop stressing. Stressing have you looking old and everything, too. You have bags under your eyes, face start drooping. You just show all over your face, you know. Some people may not know that. But when you are stressed, it makes you look older, and you can actually see it in a person's face. Like, for real. Like, I don't know if people know that, but yeah. I could see it. I could tell. But thank you so much for stopping by. And I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here. Ciao. Bye. I know you